Yes, how's it going, everyone? Got another one for you. Today we got a Japanese game. They are, fair to say, they're few and far between, shall we say. There's not that many Japanese mains on the ladder right now. They're not regarded as the best civ in the game. They're regarded as one of the worst civs in the game, 1v1. But let's see if man like Madonna can change things around. Going up against Attila the Hun, who is playing as the Brits. Very popular civ right now. Very popular at all ELO levels. Kind of simple to kind of play, but also a very high skill ceiling civilization. So played, regarded as one of the best civs in the game at the top level. But very difficult to play it with them at the top level. Same as Germany. I considered Brits and Germany to be very high skill ceiling civilizations. And what I mean by high skill ceiling is that they have, like, the ceiling to be really good with them is very, very high. So there's lots you can do to get really, really good with them, the skills involved. Whilst there's civilizations like Otto that have a low skill ceiling because there's very little you can kind of do with them in comparison. And people just like to hate on Otto. So, you know. People hate on Otto at all ELO levels. Okay, so Japan. Oh, he's at 300 food. Let's go. So Japan. I love that. Leaving the 100 coin on the floor as well. Doesn't need it. That would just be a waste of villager seconds. It's going to go instantly. Just everyone on food. Don't even waste the 5 seconds, 6 or 7 seconds that it will take a village to do that. Just go straight on food. And he wants to get an age up as quickly as possible because look at this. 300 food is coming in. Let's go. And what is that deck? Oh, we're going to come back to that beauty. But first of all, let's discuss what we're going on here. Portugal consulate right now. That's like an old school consulate, like, you know, go-to back in the day. You'd normally pair it with like Heavenly Kami build and like cheaper shrines and all that sort of stuff. So that's really interesting going for the Portuguese consulate. It's going to make all your buildings cheaper. Like you see, shrines now are going to cost 107 wood because that's kind of what the Portuguese consulate does. But yeah, interesting. Paired with this deck, I don't see Heavenly Kami. I mean, I see 600 wood, but no 5 shrines either. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting. Going up the Torii gates. But look at the time he's going up at. I always say this to all you Japanese guys out there. Whether you want to boom, whether you want to rush, whether you want to FF, 300 food is such a good card because what it does is it lets you age up super, super fast. You get the Torii gates, and that gives you the samurai. That samurai is going to stop any rushes happening, and Japan are very weak to rush builds. We've got Renyo, and we've got Japanese Rob. Okay, Japanese Rob. That's a very Japanese name. Nat. Okay, going to be picking up 40 wood. So really cool deck there, and look at that. Oh my god, look at this age. Some civs have only just clicked up. Attila the Hun aging up, and if my eyes do not deceive me, we're going to see a GMT build, baby. Let's go. Very popular at the moment, I have to say. I may have played a small part to play. So if you guys have been shafted by the GMT build, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. All right? Sorry, not sorry. And anyone that plays the GMT build, they know it's super, super fun. It's such a fun build. So I imagine, I mean, he's got quite a lot of cards in H2, so he could play this out in H2 and boom in H2. But it probably looks like 700 coin into 700 wood. H2's come in for Japan. He's putting a stable down. There comes that samurai, and look at this age up time. You know, there isn't a civ really in the game that can have a barracks down at this time. So if they do try and rush you, they're going to be forced to bring any of those villagers back. And that's what the samurai is really good at. Like, even Russia won't have their blockhouse down by now. And that samurai could pounce on the villagers that are, or siege the blockhouse down, depending on how much of the blockhouse has been built yet. So, yeah, it's a very effective move. So I always talk about that. I do like the 300 food. This is just the DE. This is just DE all over. You know, we've got 300 food coming in for Japan, and we've got GMT coming in for Brits. This is like, imagine being in 2019, 2020, seeing this going on right now. Your head would explode. Yes. Yes, it would. Let's go have a look, see what Japan is up to. So it looks like he's on 600 wood first. And that makes sense with the Portugal consulate. Obviously he ages up with a wagon, so he's just decided a military wagon, so he just decided to put a stable down. Building a market. Market costs 85 wood. So you can see this reduces wood cost by 15%. He's putting a load of shrines down. He's even got a TP as well. TPs cost, what, 170? Wow. There goes another shrine. Market text coming in as well. He's got his shrines producing coins. So he's put down, what, 3 shrines, a TP, and a market. So, you know, he's got good bang for his buck with 600 wood. That's good. That's essentially making it a 700 wood shipment, right? So, you know, good bang for your buck. Now 600 gold coming in. And don't forget, because he aged up so fast into age 2, like his second shipment coming in here, this is not a late age up by any stretch. Yes, it's not a conventional Spain FF, you know, speed timing. But look at this. 6 minutes 30, he's going to be aging up. Diplomatic intrigue coming in behind it. So 3 shipments in age 2. Interesting. And because of the Portuguese consulate, even his age ups, even the shrines are cheaper. Look at that. The shrines cost 1,020 food. This costs the same amount of gold, but the food is cheaper. That's brilliant. I imagine that must be because of the Portuguese consulate, right? It's going to be building that with the maximum of 8 villagers. Diplomatic intrigue coming in. Is he going to stay on the Portugal consulate? We'll have to wait and see. Church card has gone down for Brits. That does look like we're going to see the Highlander FF here. His tower, though, wasn't that far forward, and that is because of the samurai. If the samurai connected to this outpost, it wouldn't have gone down if he was tried to be aggressive with it. But because this samurai, the threat of that samurai, it forced the outpost to be super safe inside his TC. Or inside his base. So, again, smart play, deterring that tower. And that tower, the difference between that tower being here and here is like 30 to 35 seconds worth of time that you can have to prepare. I like what Japan's doing here. So they're going down with the Shogu Shine. So this is like very much like the Piro build that we've seen so much of. And that's going to give him, this is going to give him lots of export. Yeah, it's going to give him 400 export. And he went for diplomatic intrigue. Don't forget, that's 300. He's sticking to his guns with the Portuguese consulate. And he's going for the Portuguese expeditionary force. That's going to give him 11 crossbows, like consulate crossbows, and 1 culverin. That's actually massive big brain. Even the deck is called Test GMT. So this is like an anti-GMT build here. Yes, he's sieging down. Brits are sieging down some shrines on his way towards the base. But that culverin, that is going to counter this so well.
Ready.
That is going to counter this build so well. The bows counter the Blackwat, and the culverin counters the falconets. It is going to take a degree of micro, and you're going to probably need to add something in here because these are still Blackwatch Highlanders that if they get within range, they will still absolutely dick all over those Bestaleras. But still, this is a really nice counter build.
Commandment.
Okay, he's seeding down the shrines, which is fine. The 1k coin is coming behind us, so this man is following the build order down to a T. And that's 2 shrines down, though. And yeah, Madonna's going to be completely pop-capped here. So this is actually big brain by Brits. More Besteros coming in. So that's because of the intervention. So the intervention, usually you see that with like Brit intervention and you see lots of redcoat musketeers, but he sent it and it's giving him another 11 Besteros. So now he's got 22 bows, consulate bows, and 1 culverin, which is also consulate. So it means it's basically like extra HP. So yeah, this is interesting. He's actually repelling Attila the Hun. He's going to be able to snipe the... oh, my God. This is such a good counter build. And the Highlanders are on the run. They've got the same speed. The Cav are going to be there just to kind of try to bait these to shoot, to slow them down, maybe get a snare in there as well. But look at Japan. Japan go, okay, you're going to pop cap me. Well, I'm just going to ship 1k coin behind this, and I'm going to go for industrial as well. So we've got both a semi-industrial play from Japan and Brits. This is just every DE player's dream come true. Wet dream. It's my wet dream. I'm going to be thinking about this tonight. And maybe there's something to this Japan build. Okay, focusing on the Blackwatch. That's the most important thing he can do here. Forget about this Explorer. Focus the Blackwatch because they do 63 damage, which is absolutely insane, which free hits these bows. So, these Howden Tony Tomahawks, they do 16 range attack, Do not worry about them. Focus the Blackwatch. They're the damage dealers here. And that's smart play. Yes, the boats could have done better to get a kite, but honestly, Attila the Hun had good micro there. He got the snare with his Explorer, so the Blackwatch were going to be able to do as much damage as possible. And they've kind of traded evenly here. 27 vills for Japan, staying on the Portuguese consulate. So we'll see. He's got 260 exports, so maybe some more export on the way. The Shogunate is going to be the age up. And Madonna just cleaning there, but Brits are faster, and they still have 2 TPs. That means they're going to age up about 40%, 45% faster, which is kind of insane. They basically have a fast age up for every single age up that they've had. This is why GMT is so good. If you keep your TPs alive, your age 2 is fast, your age 3 is fast, and now your age 4 is fast. And that's why this build works so goddamn well. You benefit from the age up faster, the age up bonuses like 1k coin here. No doubt with that 1k coin, he's going to get Mercantilism. He has Rogers Rangers to go with the food he's stacking. This guy is following the GMT build down to a T, and I love it. Both these guys, I think they're around the 1800 elo. Both these guys very good. And I love this Japan build. This is Madonna really showcasing this really cool Japanese build here, and I love it. A proper DE build. Yeah, there we go. There's Mercantilism. So Mercantilism is going to give him probably 2 shipments. Yeah, almost 2 shipments. Not quite 2, but almost 2. No, I tell a lie. It gave exactly 2. 3 rockets on the way. 2 factories. Nice. Getting Town Watch and gaslighting. Generally, that's what you generally want these techs. So the gaslighting, or the one that gives your units more line of sight, is really important when you have culverins, because culverins' line of sight and their fire, their range and their line of sight are exactly the same. Normally, units have more line of sight than range, but with culverins, they have the same. So to increase their line of sight means you can see units before you fire, which is really, really important in those culverin wars. So we've got the Gentleman of the Bike. It's Gentleman of the Pike, but we call it Gentleman of the Bike. Why? I don't know. Just don't know. They get on their bikes. They're fast. They're speedy. Who knows? Yes. Who knows where that meme started? 3 rockets. And now he's getting both of his... He's really following this build order down to the T. And I tell you what, the icing on the cake is that he's decided to go for a tavern. Biz's Wheelhouse. Imagine ordering a pint from Biz's Wheelhouse. Now, that would have some rough-ass stout, I tell you that. But yet, because he shipped Blackwatch from the church, it means he can remake the Highlanders. So, yeah, why wouldn't you remake Highlanders, They're... they're not... I think Guard Pikemen are better because they're cheaper anti-cav. And generally with anti-cav, you want more units because you surround what you're trying to protect better. Yes, these units are obviously stronger. However, they don't body block as well as mass stuff. So the more mass you've got of something, the better it's going to be at body blocking. And in this example, what you want is you want to protect these rockets. Okay, so if cav dive in, you want lots of mass so the hitboxes of the cav can't sneak in. so they have to constantly keep running around, and the pikemen are going to continually mess their pathing up. Whilst if you only have a few, you have the equivalent resource in Blackwatch. Yes, they might do more damage or they might survive longer, but the cavalry can just dive straight in because there's not as much bodies in the way to block their path. Okay, so both factories are up now. So looking pretty good. Let's go have a look back over at Madonna, see what's going on there. He's got the shogunate, so he's going to have the daimyo. Okay, back up to a decent population space. Decent amount of shrines. The Toshogu shrine's got 7 out of 8 gatherers as well. That's something to mention. So he's definitely got a nice herd there. Okay, he's got, has he just shipped 1,000 wood? He's just shipped 1,000 wood. Interesting. So, well, look at these, some of these cards. Like, when do you ever see that? Moratoris. So basically, that's their mortar equivalent. He's even got Moratoru range as well. That's so weird. That's basically like Portuguese's card that they have to increase mortar range. That's hilarious. He's even shipped. I have never seen this card ever sent, ever. Like, when do you see this card sent? And I just realized I need to move my my camera just to the left a bit so you can see, guys, you can see all the decks. We red seal ship. When the shipment arrives, all your current coin is exchanged for a less amount of export. So that's such an interesting card. So he obviously sent it as he aged up, and it gave him a load of export. What has he decided to use with that export? Well, it looks like he's got 4 culverins. So he's used that Besteros Expeditionary Company type thing. He sent it 4 times in total now. If that's right, so you get... Oh, or unless he sent the one that gives you 3 culverins. And there might be one that gives you 3 culverins. I can't exactly remember, but yeah, that's probably what he's done. There's one of the texts from the Portuguese consulate gives you 3 culverins. Okay, interesting. He's also got, what else has he got in the mix here? Where did he get these? Oh, these are the Legionnaires. Okay. He must have got so much export. So I believe there is one of the texts gives you these Legionnaires and some culverins, which would make sense because he hasn't got that many Besteros. So I think there's one that gives you 15 Legionnaires and 3 culverins. So yeah, that's kind of mad. And he's still got this much export. Look at this. And now he's going to the Dutch consulate. Wow, and he's gonna so he's gonna get the bank, he's gonna get the arsenal, all of that sort of good stuff. So this is kind of insane. He's on 42 villagers. He's on max shrines now as well, and that's, you know, shipping the 1K wood. I think he might have shipped that twice now, because yeah, he shipped 1K. Yeah, so he shipped 1K wood twice. So that's kind of good. I mean, you've got like 7 Yabusamis, 16 Yumis being able to send twice. That's a really good card. And I think this is a really nice counter build, because what are Brits going to want to do here? They're going to want to make, you know, they're going to go rockets. You know they're going to go rockets. So these culverins is a really nice touch here. And look, like I said, they're consulate units, so they have 378 HP. Damn, this Japan build is, this is so DE. I'm loving it. I just sounded like the McDonald's advert there, didn't I? I'm loving it. He is down quite a lot of score, though. So this game, it's still in favor for Brits. And although this looks like a really nice counter build, he hasn't done anything against the TPs. He hasn't done any real damage. And Attila the Hun, he's on 57. He's got both his factories pumping out these rockets. God, there's something about rockets, honestly. They're so good. They're better than heavy cannons. We've got some Yumis here as well. Honored Yumis. That's a lot of rockets, but that's a lot of culverins as well. One rocket already gone down. They're going to target lock the second one. Is it going to go down? Yes, it is. It only takes 2. Does it only take 2 of these guys? Maybe because they're consulate, it only takes 2 culverin shots to take one of these rockets down. That is massive if that's the case. Rockets have 350 HP. It's a lot of HP. Still making some more Blackwatch. Oh, looks like it's go time. And that's a lot of villagers around gold mine. Obviously, he wants those Blackwatch units. He's got so many of them now. He's got 15 Blackwatch. That is scary. He's got a load of veteran rangers as well. He has shipped the 20 longbows and then shipped Roger's rangers to go with it. Just needs a way of dealing with these culverins. If he can deal with these culverins, he will be laughing. 7K score up. His best bet might be to either get some cav here, because there's very little anti-cav, or to make some culverins of his own. But to make 4 culverins would take a lot. Or he could just run up with the rockets. He'll have to face tank a couple of culverin shots, but with that many rockets, you can literally, because the culverins are unpacked, they're slow. So you can just get the rockets in there within range. Yes, they'll tank a shot or two, but if you've got enough of them, they will be able to deal with them. Culverin's trying to get some bounce shots here, so nice, smart micro here by Madonna. Like, look at culverins, man. They just killed like 3 rangers. Do not underestimate these things. They still have 54 bombard attack. And when you got 4 of them, that's like over 200 siege damage. It's easily enough to kill a ranger. Easily enough. They even have a 1.9 multiplier versus buildings. So look, they still do decent damage versus buildings as well. So don't be afraid to like just leave culverins unpacked, just killing stuff, because honestly they're a menace, the absolute menace. And we got South Africa. No, this guy is playing it by the playbook. Man's been writing down his notes. Look, he's been writing it down his notes like I have. He's got his pen and his notepad, look, ready to go. I definitely don't do that for certain build orders. I definitely do that, by the way. I literally write down build orders that come to my mind. And then I try them out. 9 times out of 10, they're rubbish. But, you get that one gem, like the G&T build. So we are in South Africa. One of the best revolts in the game. Absolutely insane. Gets a whole new deck. What's he going to be shipping? Of course, wagon warfare, smart stuff. Got those trek wagons as well. Madonna wants something to happen here. Honestly, if those trek wagons dive in here, and the rockets are going to do so much damage here. Put down a couple of stables. He's got decent ecos, 52 vils, that's fine. A couple of shipments still ready to go as well. Still making Blackwatch. Honestly, once you can get Imperial war wagons, you make nothing else, boy. You just make those Imperial war wagons. Because they are insane. There we go. There we go. Make sure you get your banks down as well. He's having to go onto mills. Honestly, I wouldn't go down on a mill until I've eaten these berries. Just put everyone on those berries, honestly. Maybe a cheeky raid going on over here, but no, he's going to put them in the trek wagon, which is really smart. That's what trek wagons are designed to do. And look, with 9 villagers inside a trek wagon, they do 63 damage. With 22 range, by the way. Yeah, people seem to forget that trek wagons, if they have villagers, they're mini TCs. That's what they are. They're mini TCs. You can put villagers inside of them and move them around. And attack with them. That's a lot of light infantry. And there's no cavalry here, but there's a lot of rockets going to do so much damage. There goes 10 Yumis. There's another 3. Here comes some Imperial war wagons. That many won't do that much against all of these honored Yumi. Oh, micro's happening-ish here. Culverins need to unpack, though. Honestly, he just needs to unpack all of these rockets, kill the cavalry, unpack the rockets, and dive in against the culverins. Okay, now he's got another option. Oh my god, this is so messy. There's so many Yumis gonna go. Oh, it's beautiful. Rockets do well versus cav as well, so it's definitely worthwhile killing the cav. Oh my god, he got 12 rockets. 12 rockets. Let's go, baby. Like I said, they do well versus Cav. They have no negative multipliers versus Cavalry. Oh, but there's so many plus 11s. Yumi have been obliterated this game. Highlanders should be going to melee there. It's not going to matter too much. Finally, it looks like the culvs will go down. They did a lot of damage to those rockets, but there's still 6 of them left. More black ones coming in. Get them on melee. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I feel like a proud father, yeah, you know, that's given birth to this beautiful build order. I love how everyone has their slightly different spin on the build order as well. Like you see Robot do it a lot, has a different spin. You know, this guy's got his own slightly different spin, even though he's basically playing it by the playbook. But, you know, he's adding in his own black watch, which you don't often see. So really, really nice stuff here. And really, really good to see.
Ready?
I sow those seeds, baby. I sprinkle those seeds and I sprout these flowers. And oh, I absolutely love it. So he's getting 2 banks now, and then he shipped Diamond Rush, which is really good. So his eco's looking really, really good, and he's still up in score as well. Madonna, what do you have left in the bag, boy? Can you come back from here? He's got a second TC down. He's got that church. He's got the arsenal. And I imagine he's got the bank. Yep, so that's all from the Dutch consulate. I don't know what consulate he's going to go on next, but he's got a lot of export. Shrine booming must be pretty good right now. He's shipping Yabusami, and that's a lot of discipline. Yabusami needs to get them in honored, but once they do, they're going to be a menace. Shogun Takugawa coming in as well. And yeah, if anyone wants to know what these things do, they do 70 damage to artillery. Watch what they do to these rockets. Absolutely insane stuff. He's got 18 range for them as well. Yeah, these things are going to be a menace. The moment you start seeing discipline Yabusami, I mean, you can make enough rockets to kind of do well versus them, but like this amount of mass, like there comes a point where you probably just want to switch it up and make ranges instead. These things are obviously basically dragoons that kill artillery, and I mean they have a 3.25 multiplier versus cavalry, but that's not that much. You know, that's only what 35 damage that they're doing to cav compared to 70 damage, or now 77 damage to artillery. So yeah, so heavy cavalry is a really good option here for Brits. But look at the eco. Look at the eco for Japan right now. I looked over at the score all of a sudden, and he bounced back to neck to neck. Even Stevens. We just got ourselves a real game, ladies and gents. Now shipping him Inyo Rush. That's another card I've never seen. Have I seen this card before? Yabusami archer attack increase, and they do more damage to artillery. More damage to artillery? You want to do even more damage to artillery? Damn. Outpost coming in. I'm sure that was like one of the Trek wagon cards or something that gives you some outposts and some other wagons or something like that. Nice. He's up to 4 banks, which is great. You can get 6, I believe. You can get 6 with the capital card. So if we look at this, 11 damage to 13 and an extra multiplier versus artillery. So yeah, now they do some serious. They basically do 100 damage, one shot, and they have a 1.5 fire rate. So yeah, they basically completely steamroll over any artillery piece. Doesn't matter if they're bombards or falconets, they absolutely steamroll them. So rockets is probably out of the option, that it shouldn't be an option right now, you know? It shouldn't be an option. It's 18 range as well, so I believe they get, like, the range cavalry caracol, all that, or, you know, range cavalry caracol upgrades as well. So, yeah, all of those techs coming in for the Yabusami and the Naginatas. So, yeah, pretty insane stuff. Attila the Hun has bounced back to a 7K score lead. My God, this is anybody's to take. Look at the amount of export he's got. He's starting to boat boom here as well. My God, this is one hell of a DE game. Let's go, baby. What are his factories on? Attila's up. He's only on 59 villages, though, so... But he's got 2 factories and 4 banks, so the ecos are kind of close. But I probably would give it to Japan because of the shrine economy. Still got his factories on rockets. Vying for map control here. Imperial war wagons are so good. Couple of rockets added in here. He's up to 60 vils. Oh, we've even got a monitor here. That's going to be a menace. That is going to cause problems. We've got a couple of Imperial war wagons doing some raiding going on. You love to see it. We've got a trading post, a native post here. And I tell you what, this native post, the House of Wetton, he's had it for some time now because he has the Golden Reiter big button. And my God, would that be insane for Imperial war wagons? It would give them more armor. Oh no, this monitor is gonna take down a factory. Oh, Madonna, is this a way of getting back into the game here? Use that Golden Reiter tech. Oh, it's so strong. It's so good for war wagons. Oh, it's good for all cavalry. And look, this is the problem. Yabusami's can just run in, and yes, they'll get melted by the war wagons, but war wagons don't counter them. Oh, a couple of rockets coming in to defend against the factory. Is the factory going to go down? It's not. It survives at 472 HP. Oh, my goodness me. My goodness me. By the skin of his teeth, these war wagons are kind of sieging some stuff down. Sieging houses at this stage is always good because if you can temporarily pop cap your opponent on like 170 pops so they can't make more than more military, then it gives you time to snowball. Wow, actually sending the Morutaru's card. I don't think I've ever seen the full Morutaru's card like that. That is insane. Look at this, killing some shrines. That is going to be painful. That's, you know, look, he's pop capped right now. He's literally pop capped right now. Killing shrines is such a good late game strategy. You'd be surprised as well. Like he needs this wood for the Yumi. Oh, he hasn't healed the factory. Oh, I was just about to say, I heard that sailor. I heard another. Oh, he's got a heavy. They're called heavy monitors for some reason. I don't know why they're called heavy. Maybe he's got the upgrade for them. But that's going to come in, and I think that's going to pop that factory. Oh, say it isn't so. Oh, he's healing it. He's healing it. He's got a 6th sense. Is it going to be enough, though? These war wagons are still down there. Oh, he gets another shot off, though. Oh, but he doesn't have anything to deal with it. You need, like, mortars or culverins. And look at the scores. Somehow Madonna's bringing it back. And if he can kill this factory, I think he's in range of this factory as well. Like, he is from the long-range attacks. Oh. One more. There's nothing. He's gonna take it down. There's such a... Oh, God, that's so painful. The rockets are here as well. But it's... Oh, and they dodges the rocket shots. Oh, my God, this monitor just dodged the rocket shots. We've got wood flying off the back of it, but somehow managed to dodge those rocket shots. But the monitors did what they needed to do. They got the assignment and they killed the factories. And look, even the area of effect has affected that factory as well. So he wants to make sure he repairs that. We got Yumi Archer attack coming in now. Fantastic. Really good to get these upgrade cards in now. Warring States. He's got so many hilarious cards. I love it. He shipped the 7 villagers twice as well. Look at these guys. They're the most hilarious mortar unit ever. Like, look at that poor Ashigaru. Look at that poor Ashigaru trying to push it. Look at that bombard attack. Holy cow. Now that's a lot of damage. Wait, what the hell just killed those? No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Family Guy reference. But you already knew that. Look at this triple stable production Yabusami. Oh no, that rocket's gonna. Oh, but look at the damage the rocket does. Holy cow! ×3 multiplier versus ships. But heavy monitors are something else. Boom, factory. Honestly, with the other long range attack, he could do it on the stable, and the area of effect would kill the factory as well. I want to try and get it so we can see it. Are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see it? All the way from downtown. Boom. See you later, Mill. There's 400 wood down. War wagons struggling here. Come on, I want to see that shot. I want to see that magic shot. Oh, we got King's Lifeguard Huzzah. Okay. Shit just got interesting. Finally, at 36 minutes of the game, we got some adaptation going on. And King Lifeguard Huzzah's coming in, and that's going to be fantastic to clean up these Yumis. Yes, he's got some Yabusamis, but these things have 520 HP, so they will do well. They will survive, but we've got a covered wagon here. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be doing. Oh, and we managed to catch the factory go down. Look at that casting ability, baby. Complete and utter luck, but we made it. Oh, my God, that's a lot of Yabusami. And that's a lot of eco. And look, he's got 0 villagers on gold. He's literally just all of his shrines on gold. And it's giving him enough. Oh, here comes these Morutarus. Finally, we got a capital, but he's not going to be able to get anything down in time. I mean, he's got... Look at this eco as well. But for some reason, he's not making that many units. He's only got 2 stables. Need an extra stable, boy. And I tell you what, look at the scores. They flipped. They have completely and utterly flipped. These Morutarus doing damage. And oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me. That is a lot of villagers. Is that going to be the GG? Is this going to seriously be GG after Fritz absolutely, I mean, kind of dominating, not dominating, but comfortable lead by about 10k score on average the entirety of the game? But maybe Madonna just did enough. And this is the thing about Japan. People seem to forget they are still one of, if not the most scary late game civ in the entire game. Because of shrines, they are such a scary late game civ. They are so difficult to beat late game. They have so many techs. Daimyo, sorry. They have so much going for them, economy-wise. You know, and tech-wise, they're just so good late game, and people seem to forget that. But one of the reasons that they're quite weak is because they're weak in the early game. But if you can make it to the late game, he's comfortably beating Imperial war wagons right now. These guys are Imperial units. These guys are not Imperial units, but they look like Imperial units. Got a load of villagers over here, load of villagers over here. He's making a barracks, but what's he making a barracks for? He's going to try and get rangers, I guess. Oh, the bank's going down, hurts as well. He can rebuild them, but it's going to be too little, too late. And just like that, Madonna coming in with the semi-fast industrial build here. We literally saw a semi-fast industrial by Madonna countering the GMT, and I tell you what, that wouldn't just counter a GMT build, that could counter a lot of other fast fortress builds. I'm thinking like Spain, the Spain fast fortress with that culverin. You'd obviously have to add in anti-cav there as well somehow, but I'm sure you could, like maybe put a barracks down instead of a stable and make some Ashigaru or samurai, because obviously Spain will get lancers. The Otto fast fortress, you know, Janissary, 2 falconets, you know, and other fast fortresses as well. So that was a really impressive build, Madonna. And just look at that deck, baby. Look at that deck. That is a beautiful DE deck. And it all started with 300 food. Beautiful stuff. I've never seen Red Seal ship. I've never seen that shipment before either. I tip my hat to you, good sir, because Madonna, that was a fantastic build order. Attila the Hun, looking good as well all throughout that. He did that GMT build flawlessly. So very, very good build order, build execution from him as well. His only a couple of mistakes in the micro that I saw, but nothing too major. And I think it just came down to Madonna just outplaying in the end there, and just really fantastic stuff by him. And yeah, look at that eco. Look at that eco. But fantastic stuff by both sides there. Guys, hope you enjoyed that one, and I will catch you in the next game. Peace.